broadcast. Okay. We should be live in some kind of capacity. When Katie gets in here, we can check things, make sure everything's working. I'll have to do that. I'm sorry. It's just what'll happen. But Katie had a great idea. Trying to remember where my brain was, but it's okay. All right. We're going to try to keep track of anyone that comes in. Anyone that comes in is here for a reason. That's just what it comes down to. So we'll see. We'll see where things go. I was supposed to be making dinner, and I'm supposed to be in the kitchen making dinner, but I'm obviously not doing that, and I should do that, and I probably should just change settings real quick, but I wanted to do something before I did that, and I don't remember what it was. And I think the reason is because right now I can really only take TikTok with me. I can't take YouTube with me in its entirety. And right now I need to be in both settings as much as humanly possible. So, hi, Lily. Angry Prepper. Visit site. Hey, how you doing, love? Let's look at the Angry Prepper. Skip.
I'm going to have more. I had the details. I've been dropping the ball on pushing it, but you can go to Bear's channel and find out the exact address and the date for the event. I will be speaking there amongst other speakers. I'm trying to get ready for it, but I really, I'm trying to piece shit together. So it's a bit of a pain in the ass. Excuse me. So this technology, guys, that people should be scared of, it's going to come in the form of headphones. So keep that in mind. I think Google is working on something similar to this technology. But apparently, guys, this technology has the ability to read your mind. Which, listen, I think our phones do it already to a point, because it's impossible. Some of the things that we think about, and then when we look it up, it pops right away in Google, or if you see a commercial or an ad or something in regards to what you were thinking about on Instagram. I find it more times than not. I need your help if you can read this. I can't read. Apple AirPods new ones will be able to read minds. Yes, let's go. Exactly. So I think they already have that technology. They have a different variation of it, but this variation that's coming out is going to be more. It's going to work better. It's a way to say it. But anyway, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to stick the copyright, the patent codes. You guys can look this up yourself. You put in the patent codes. If put in the patent codes, you'll see this technology pop up and how it's in process of being patented. Smoky Blazer. I didn't read that, but I guess sorry for your loss. I just saw Adriana said something. Yeah. So I do want to talk about something that, again, I am seeing a very alarming rate. I mean, I want to get into this technology, but the lost Smokey and Blazer, or whatever his name was, excuse me, Smokey Blazer, excuse me, 103, whoever he lost. I've noticed, and I mean, listen, I've said this before my whole situation. I said this before, that we were watching something happen that are happening, excuse me, in an alarming rate. And at first they were blaming, the lockdown. They were blaming Mr. 19 for it. How people, they felt lonely, and yes, though, people often themselves took a jump during that period. I feel that it has jumped dramatically, and people are taking the easy way out, which I don't understand. So I read an article maybe 2 hours ago. Not read an article. I read like the first couple of sentences that goes with the title of the article, stating that a girl offed herself because her family, her classmates stated that her family was going to get deported. All right. And being that her classmates stated that, she went home and she offed herself. So I thought that was very, I thought that, I lost my brother. Smokey Blazer, sorry to hear that. But I thought that was, I mean, and the girl, I think she was like 13 or 12 or something like that. She was young. She was very young. And because the class was like breaking her balls because her family was illegal, I mean, we do that to everyone, right? But now you got people, you got people offing themselves. You got people offing themselves, and yeah, I don't know what's going on. I mean, it seems to be almost every other week somebody's offering themselves, and it's in the newspaper. So the people that are in the newspaper, imagine the amount of people that are not. Like that actress's husband. When I saw that came around a day after I found out about my son. When I saw that, I already knew what it was, right? And a lot of people are doing this, man. It's getting scary. The amount of people that are doing it. Listen, it was getting scary before. Again, my whole situation was getting scary. Paying attention to all of these people offering themselves. I'm like, yo, something is not right. This is not making any sense at all. And now you got everyone picking that avenue out. Something's up, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's brain frequency shit or the arm ticket or just society as a whole. I don't understand. So something isn't right. Christian Donaldson, if you need to spread a message, email me, angryprepper@yahoo.com. Yeah. Thank you, Little Lone Prepper. I'm asking for help. All right. Again, if you're asking for help, email me. And email me now. Don't wait. 6 strings, all of the above. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it could be. But something isn't right. And a lot of people are fighting. So, all right, let me roll it back a little bit. There are people fighting with this idea, this thought process in their head. And they're fighting with it every day. But then there are people who are committing it. So now there are people who are thinking about this, and there are people who are committing it. That's a lot of people that are involved in their heads and ready to do some shit. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what is causing this outbreak in people offing themselves, but it's pretty bad. They're too quick to prescribe meds than people. Well, Patty, yes, that's the thing. A lot of people are being prescribed meds right away, and a lot of the meds that they're prescribing.
All right. Oh, let's see how we. All right, I'm gonna.
Christian Donaldson. All right, just like I said, email me there, and then we'll see. But like it's an alarm.
All right. So I'm emailing him right now. I need to be able to explain things in a way that makes logical sense without running on and without overwhelming him. Here is the situation. Okay. You have your content and your niche. I was pointed in your direction by one of your followers. The more I have to explain, the crazier everything sounds. So, I'll get to the point. You can do any or all of these things in any order and in whatever way you choose. Invite me to speak with you to address your following. Exist in my space in I'd love to return the favor, but genuinely happy to give content with a purpose. Okay, invite me to speak with you to address your subscribers. I'd love to return the favor, but genuinely happy to give content with a purpose. We need to continue to reach higher. The buck doesn't stop here. If you know other content creators, I may use Claude to rewrite this. If you know other content creators personally, I need an introduction. The message is simple. We all work together. We all work together. We are not unified. And it's going to take too long to do it the right way. If you can trust that all I am trying to do is get everyone to the table equally and fairly. That is the goal. Please understand, I am no one. I have no clout. I have nothing to give you but a story to tell. I want nothing from you but a pass to the next station. You can ask me any questions. You can rip apart my plan. It doesn't matter. This is all I have left. That's why I need help. My name is Christian. And if you aren't willing to give yourself to this cause, get behind me, because I've got nothing left to lose. This has to happen fast. Faster than they can prepare for. I hope you understand. I'm not crazy. I know how to get us there. But you have to trust a random stranger. This is real. I am not good at this. I give you permission. To do this. Take the message and change it. As long as the principles are there. has to be a nobody. Or it doesn't work. Can you help me? Will you help me? Okay.
Your thoughts. To record everything you're thinking about. To put this in, I don't know what kind of technology would be big enough to read everybody's mind. But now, the first two guys that I just read interferes with brainwaves. When you interfere with brainwaves, a lot of bad shit can happen. People can have seizures, strokes, psychological conditions can develop, personality disorders, personality can change. You can be happy, depressed, to happy. You could be thinking about offing yourself, or you could be, picking flowers out of a field because it changed your mindset. These are very, very bad in way of, this is going to screw a lot of people up. Brian Barbie, yes, our phones do that. That's why, I thought about that a year or two ago when I was thinking of photography. A camera I was thinking of. Camera. First of all, it's the best camera you'll ever see. I didn't research it. I didn't look it up. I was thinking about it. But nonetheless, here it pops up on my Instagram. It is the best camera of all cameras. I'm looking to get that camera and sell a kidney for that camera. But now I started seeing more of the camera. Like once you look into it, it pops up all over your Instagram, which is fine with me because I love this camera. But still, there are other things I thought of, and it just pops up like Wagyu steak. I'm thinking of it, and then Wagyu steak starts showing up on my my Instagram feed. And again, I don't look it up.
Be right back, guys.
So, next one, US 339-3279A, nervous system excitation device. Now, I had to look up what excitation device meant. I'm going to pull it up again. Let me get that going. Excitation in electromagnetism, excitation is the process of generating a magnetic field by means of electric current. An electric generator or an electric motor consists of a rotor spinning in a magnetic field. All right. Now, hold on to that because this is a nervous system excitation device. A method of transmitting audio information to the brain of the subject through the nervous system of the subject, which method comprises, in combination, the steps. The steps of generating a radio frequency signal having a frequency in excess of higher frequency of the audio information to be transmitted. Subliminal messages on a more focused level. Boom. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, I didn't get an email from Christian Donald. But anyway, that is bad. Right, and that one is, did I drop that one on the link? I hope I did. I didn't. Yeah, US 339-3279 Adam. I'll drop that in the link right now if I didn't. That one is strict mind control. Audio, so again, that one is bad in itself. When I read that one, I was like, holy shit. That is MK Ultra stuff. Now again, I told you earlier, if I didn't before, a lot of the designations on the list of items that are being patented, MK is the first two designated letters of those products. Keep that in mind. All right, so MK for MK Ultra is a military designation. And I think stop screaming. Yeah, so anyway, if MK is the designation, guys, for these products, that's bad. Now, also keep in mind, on the Angry Film Critic, I did a live stream where I talked about how the U.S. military gets involved with damn near every movie that's made. So the U.S. military looks at every screenplay ever written, especially anything involving space, anything involving Egypt, like Stargate was what you call the script was read, and there are things in these movies like Men in Black that get changed out if they're too close to real, especially anything with what's that military guy's name? He wasn't military, but he wrote a lot of good shit. Tom Clancy, always getting a visit from the FBI. Oh boy, it depends. So just keep that in mind. Are you still in New York? I am still in New York. Yes, MK Ultra has many tons. MK designation has many. Yes, Stargate was a movie that they definitely. It's a list of movies. Let me see if I can find it. Nope, not that way. No, let's do it this way. Nope, not here. There's a long list of movies, and I was like, holy shit balls. But yeah, they look at every movie. And if it's something close to true, like Indiana Jones was on that list, I think the Lost Ark, that was on there. I mean, movies going back as the first movie, which was an airplane movie, the first audio movie, which is an airplane movie, back in 1927. Oh, it finally popped up.
All right. Do this.
Yeah, I got his email. So give me a second. Donaldson, I will get back to you as soon as I'm done with this live stream, and then I'll read this email. But it's very interesting. All So anyway, give me till after this. Could it be AI bots trolling? There are AI bots that are starting to troll more and more. This doesn't sound like one, but like I said, I'll get to it in a little bit. Christian Donaldson, I will promise you that I will read this and get back to you. But I'm not promising anything else after that. All right, guys, so the last one. God, I wish I could find that fucking... That.
Okay, so that was... Sorry, I messed that up. I messed that up for TikTok, but it's okay. We got it recorded on the live, so that's what matters. Okay, so it's really, really important that people understand why I did this that way. Okay? And if how I did that bothers you, I am happy to explain. But if we don't do this, we don't make this real, if we do not make people listen to us, nothing happens. So, literally, what I was doing in the entirety of that, okay, I was forcing an action. Okay? Wipe out whatever it is that you were trying to focus on and completely, abruptly infect it until they make a decision. I'm asking for help. You can help, or you can ignore me. In which case, I won't stop until you do the last thing, which is to get rid of me in some way, to ignore me in some way. But you know what that means? Because it's a terrible trap, okay? It's a terrible trap. Okay? Terrible. But it's a trap that has to happen because it forces a reaction. Either he takes me seriously or he doesn't. And it doesn't matter whether he does or not. It's the fact that I tried. So now we can go find someone else. So, Katie, that was probably really intense, and you may not have agreed with all of that. I'm sorry. Would I go back and do it differently? No, because I can't. I can't ignore it. Okay, let's look at it this way. Okay, let's look at it this way. If a tree falls in the woods and no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound? Okay. If that is true, okay, if that is 100% real and true, then what I just did is I forced someone to watch as a tree fell in the woods. And then I asked them, did you hear anything? That's kind of what I did. I basically directly asked someone that perceived something in real time to come to a realization that this is happening, okay? That this is real. that R happens. It shouldn't, but it does. And what I just did was yell until I got someone's attention. That's what I did. So, the problem with that is we'll see. Sorry. All right. I sent a follow-up email. I won't bother him again. Basically just kind of explaining my reasoning for doing what it is that I'm doing and the way that I'm doing it. Okay? So, Katie, you brought up doing things at 3, 6, and 9, right? Every 3 hours, on the 3 hours. And I don't disagree with that at all. I think it's a great idea. What needs to happen in those moments, though, needs to be organized chaos. It needs to be an idea, a plan, a goal, something that people can connect the pieces to. And the hope is that it's convoluted enough that by the time it reaches the ears of those who have power, it's too late. But if you're screaming into the ether and you are interrupting the status quo, you're going to mess with things. Do it, Carly. Absolutely. Please, please, please do all of those things. Real quick, let me see if I can get to that chat. It's just us right now, Katie. I was hoping to see Jake. I'm gonna send him another quick invite, see if he can pop in. No, I can't get access to what should be that Google message thing on my computer. Don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. Doesn't really matter. I like to think of what I'm trying to do like a delayed release firework. You know, the ones that explode multiple times as they are heading through space? In my eyes, those are some of the most fantastic because they exist over a longer moment. I also like the sizzling ones because sound is always great. I don't love the whistling ones. Those ones don't agree with me. But anyway, where we're at? We're at 6:47. I was going to switch perspective and go make food. Hey, dude, Justin. Holy cow, dude. It's been a long time. How are you doing, my dude? I believe that. I'm going to ask you something, Justin, because you've been here for, I think you are the longest stand around that I've had. Genuinely and honestly. Unfortunately, I piss someone off or I ruin the relationship with someone, and I apparently can't go much longer because my phone's going to die. So I've got to give it a chance to sit, rest, and charge anyway. But Justin, I need your help now more than ever. And I know that's a big ask. I don't want to turn your life upside down, but I might ask you to. I might ask you to make big, stretching, life-changing decisions, things that could potentially affect the rest of your life. You don't have to do them. That's not the point. The point is to speak them into existence so when the time comes and you do believe me, you know what to do. Do you understand? I know it's all a little cryptic. All right. My phone's going to die. It's been plugged in all day, but I also have been streaming quite a bit. We'll do a game stream at 9. We'll give my phone time to cool down and charge, and we'll do a game stream at 9. If anyone has any suggestions, I am game. So, Justin, because you've been here a long time, it means that you have the greatest potential for worry. I can't have that right now, and I hope you understand why. I am okay. I am okay only in so much as this is all I've got left. After this, I don't... If I can't make something new happen when this falls and dies, that might just be it. But we can't think that way, okay? We can't think that way, and it's very important, Justin, that you understand why. If that's where we focus our attention, if we focus on the fact that I have failed time and time again, because every time I've tried, I haven't gotten enough support to make it happen. Well, Justin, that means a lot. But as a friend, I'm asking you to stand with me in this fight, if only because you understand. You understand it's what I need. Does that make sense? You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to agree with all of it. You just really can't be on the other side. Unfortunately, we've been complacent a long time. And Justin, here's 100%, okay? Please understand, you are in the shit. Okay, you are in survival mode, which means you do not have the time to give to this that in any other circumstance you would. If you weren't in survival mode, I know you would be here in an instant. But you have responsibilities. These anchors keep you grounded, they keep you moving, they keep you existing. There's nothing wrong with any of that. You are 100% right, Justin. It's no matter which way you shake it. Either you're dealing with the corrupt left or you're dealing with the Nazi right. What's the key factor? What's the focus point of all of that? Oh, it's money. Right? Right? All right. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here because phone gonna die. I will hop online at 9 and hopefully we can do something. So, have a good night, guys. I'll catch you later. After scene. Woo! Do with that what you will.